welcome back to Cooking with Chef Puck, where cooking is made easy. Today we got a really easy recipe. It is potato chips, homemade potato chips. Not completely frying them, but they're gonna be cooked on the Blackstone griddle top. Perfect potatoes, okay? Like the ones you buy in the store in a bag. All right, so I have to peel these potatoes, and once I'm finished peeling, guys, this is gonna be some good potato chips here. Stay tuned. Okay, what I did, I actually peeled one potato, and as soon as I peeled that potato, I do it in some cold water because I don't want it to oxidize. All right, so the best way to do this is with a mandolin. If you don't have a mandolin, you just have to, using a sharp knife, cut your potato slices very thin where you can almost see through them. Mandolin makes it so much easier, and I'll explain to you. All right. So I have to make sure I have the right adjustment here. So I'll just do this. Okay. And then we'll look. There we are. Very thin potato chips. Well, they're not potato chips yet, but they will be potato chips. But when I do these potatoes, I'm gonna take them and just throw them right into the cold water. All right, I am doing 5 potatoes. It should give you plenty enough potato chips, okay? But you need to remove the starch from the potatoes, okay, to get some good potato chips, nice and crunchy. All right, so what I'm gonna do with these here, I'm gonna continue doing this here. What I'm gonna do, once I get all the potatoes peeled and sliced up like this, I'm gonna put them all in the water, and then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator overnight. All right, to get that starch. You need to get the starch. But if you're using a mandolin, like everybody knows, you gotta be very careful. Always use your guard when you get down to the end. All right, and voila. Got the potato chips here. Some of these potato chips I don't like because they have this little brown hole in them. So it's a hit and miss on potatoes, you know, these potatoes. And I'm using rustic potatoes. That one's pretty good. This one I don't care for. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Okay, so I got these, they have holes in them. I don't want these. I don't want these. And I don't want this little bitty end here either. All right, so I'm gonna finish up these potatoes, and y'all guys stay with me because I'll be right back. All right, let me show you what I'm doing with these potato chips. All right, I'm cutting them in 2 different ways. All right, I'll show you right now. Okay, small potato chips. These are small potato chips, okay? But now, if you turn the potato this way, you get nice potato chips, really nice big ones. And I will show you. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right. I want to show you that. There's different ways of making your different little shapes of your potato chips so that you'll be able to enjoy a chip. All right, so guys, I'm gonna let these soak, and I'm gonna rinse them until the water comes clear, and then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator overnight. All right, so I will see y'all guys later. So y'all guys stay tuned because we're gonna eat some good chips. I didn't put them in the refrigerator overnight, but I did let them soak for several hours, and I kept running clean water on them, using a strainer, dumping them, and until, I mean, all the starch is gone. All the starch is completely gone. This water is crystal clear. You can press down on it, and there is no starch coming out of this water. All right? So the next step here on this easy potato chip recipe is to drain them and get them on a towel and let them dry. That's the important thing right there. Let them dry. All right, so once again, y'all guys stay tuned because we're gonna be making some potato chips. All right, let me explain potato chips. I laid all the potato chips out here. All right, I got 3 rows. I'll pull back so you can see. All right, I'm gonna let these dry completely. It's gonna take a couple of hours to do so, maybe overnight, but I'm gonna let them dry out. All right, I have 3 layers here. All right, this is plenty of potato chips, and I still have some potatoes left over that I am gonna cook. But I took the best of the best, basically, of the potatoes, and I got them here all lined up on clean towels, and I'm just gonna let them dry. That's all I'm gonna do. Keep them covered. All right, because these is gonna be some good potato chips. Now, for seasoning purposes, you can do any seasoning that you like. All right, I'm just doing traditional salt. I might throw some cayenne pepper on them to give them a little spiced up. All right, so y'all guys stay with me, because the next thing we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be cooking these potato chips on the Blackstone griddle. All right, so what we're gonna be doing now, we're gonna be cooking these potato chips. All right, making sure my camera's all set up and we look good to go. All right, I'm keeping preheating. Temperature on the griddle right now is about 375, which is a little bit too high for me, but I did turn the temperature down. So, I have some oil here. I want to get down here. This is how easy potato chips are made on the Blackstone griddle. And yes, you can cook potato chips. All right, but last night, what I did do yesterday, I put them underneath some towels. And you know, I put the potatoes underneath the towels, and then I just put a cutting board on top of them to let them flatten out and dry out. So here we are today, making potato chips, and I mean simplified. Delicious potato chips. We got a lot to do. I might have a movie night tonight. And let them, in that little bit of oil, just let them fry up. All right? So, when these potato chips are ready to be flipped, y'all guys, I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna start flipping them right now. I only flipped like 2. I don't know if you can see, if the camera gives you the adjust. They're starting to brown up real nice. Yep, they're starting to brown up real nice. I can probably say they're turning into potato chips right now. It'll be a good, eat them a good night, when you got a movie night going on or something like that with the family, or just by yourself. Nothing wrong with that. And you're not using a lot of oil to cook these. You are not. Oh yeah, you look good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let these cook, and when these potato chips are ready to come off, y'all guys will be right there with me. All right, you can tell by when these potatoes chips are just about done, is when you grab it on the sides and you try to press it on it, it don't budge. Now if you go here, like this, no, not that one. You see like this here? You can fold up. But these here, that one's not ready yet. Nope. This one, yes. That one is ready. So I'm just putting them off to the side here, the ones that's already up front. All right. This one's ready. say, oh, that one's definitely ready. That's gonna be a nice one right here, really nice. All right. And it's cheaper to make your own potato chips. And it's easy. It's easy. Can't get no easier than this. Yep, that one's ready. So I'm gonna finish up all these chips here. And once I start finishing up the chips, I'm gonna season them with salt. All right, so when I start that process, y'all guys will definitely be with me. All right, I'm gonna start seasoning some of these potato chips here. And all I'm going to do, get these chips here, get them in the basket. All right, and then I'm just gonna salt them. And that is it. I'm gonna let these cool down. Oh, these are actually potato chips right now. I'm gonna let these cool down before I even try to bite into one. So, y'all guys, I'll be back when all these potato chips are done. Y'all guys gonna eat this with me. Potato chips are done. All right. Now, it's the